John Proxyness from Channel West. I'm having a Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, Despair Adventure. Well, we're having a trial. Oh, we think Peko Pekayama killed someone. How did you get out of the room? Fuyuhiko's like, oh, do you know, we can't get out the small window. You'd need 2 people to get out that window, surely. She couldn't have reached it.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
And then you pull that person up.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Because you're not allowed to leave clutter.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
Yeah, I know.
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object. I see! You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body.
Like a bag that you carry around everywhere.
Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object?
In that
And if
bag.
you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours!
No! Please don't be violent!
Even if the killer used an object to escape out the window, they wouldn't have been able to get rid of it. So the only thing I can think of, the killer must have hid it somewhere. This is going to be Hangman's Gambit, isn't it? In that case, focus and think. The object the killer used to escape out the window. Bamboo. Sword. Well, it's pretty easy if you just give me the correct thing straight away. No! No. We need an R. We need these soon, but not now. Bamboo sword! There we go.
I got it!
Oh yeah, so the other thing I checked is meat on the bone, the
Pekka,
specific
You
phrase,
carry that bamboo sword on your back
and
at all times, right?
iron skewer, the specific phrase, came up.
If I recall correctly, you had it then too. Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
Yeah. Peko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Sword as a step stool? You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily!
She did say that.
Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
That's really cool that she actually knew that.
Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
Well, Peko, do you have anything to say?
Now then, the time has come once again for the panic talk action. Oh, God. Let's talk a bit about the fever time and Neko time. From this point onwards, you'll be able to use Fever Time by using the RB button. Fever Time is activated, the tempo will be pushed to its max. But that's not all, you won't miss during Fever Time either. Pressing the B button when applicable, you can destroy your opponent's verbal assault. Hang on. Of course, you're not the only one who can get the upper hand. There's something called Nega Time the opponent can use too. The opponent activates it, the tempo marker will disappear, making it quite difficult to press the buttons in rhythm. In that case, please time your rhythm, not with the eyes, but with your ears and your passionate heart. If you can't clear it, you can always change the difficulty setting. I'm not going to tell them that they'll have to redo the class jar for that chapter if they do that. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Hold on a sec, you bastard!
The other thing for Pekka Yama.
You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword?
You just attach a string to the sword.
It would have been left in the shower room and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Fuyuhiko, why? Why are you? I don't even have to say it now. Panic talk action.
Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard?
Why is it?
Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Bastard! Got proof, you bastard?
Yeah, look at my combo.
You're pissing me off! You're pissing me off! Bastard!
Yeah, of course, you can't miss during...
Shut up! Shut! Got proof, you bastard! That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
This is the end! If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could have recovered it with her sword bag. When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword bag to it. And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape. Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman.
I do forget she's the ultimate swordswoman.
Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan.
No! You just back off!
Is it true? Did you really kill Mom?
Hold on! You're just making assumptions! You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof! Got it, you bastard?
It's fine.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
Called it. She admitted it just now, right? Oh god, is it too early? She admitted she's Mahiro's killer, right? But is this right? Oh, bollocks. Bollocks! Even though Fuyuhiko is the one arguing with us, Peko just admitted it so freely.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
No, it's just... something's wrong. Something's wrong.
Hurry up and vote.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing
No!
first.
Can it wait until after the voting?
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Peko's motive.
My motive?
In the end, You had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
Oh no, she's not actually the serial killer.
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this world.
No, she's just pretending. She's just pretending. Huh?
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
No, she's just pretending.
What are you saying?
I love that she's like, yes! Yes!
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of.
No, like, no.
Justice is the eternal sun.
No.
And the enduring moon. The protective father. And the smiling mother. Hello! Earth to Pecco! If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze, and people's smiles would vanish.
She's just pretending.
I will not allow that!
It's fine, just stop it!
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it!
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice. This is... Could she be?
No.
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
No, there's something else going on.
Justice complete!
There's something else going on.
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice! Now then, let's execute justice!
What?
No, she overheard the conversation.
What the fuck? Pecco, what are you doing?
I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
What's going on? What's this? Chill.
Pecco finally snapped!
Everyone, please be careful. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She is supposed to be... but... Huh?
An ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask! This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
No, she's not. It's like...
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
Fuyuhiko already said she can stop. They've got a more personal reason. What? What the heck is this? Pecco is the killer? Why is it turning out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events. Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping.
He's been sleeping. I got frog on my throat.
Take a look. It's a killer.
This again?
Huh? Sleepwalking?
Something's wrong.
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately. No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then, the reason you killed Mahiru was...
Okay, so what?
To protect justice, of course.
This can't be right. This can't be right.
In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword and executed justice.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
She's so gross!
Peko, is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination.
No.
My determination to
No. Fuyuhiko's gonna come out and say the real reason. So I should.
I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
Oh, she's going crazy down there.
Oh, I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce
means
already!
I was wrong. End it. He's right, we do need to end this already. The killer, in the end, there's no mistake that it was Peko all along.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Really? Really? There's something missing. This can't be right. Okay. 2 letters. Well, it's there, isn't it? Why does Mika arrive at the beach house? Okay. Right, I don't actually know which one goes next. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Cool. So I'm not saying this out loud, am I? Yep. Okay, cool. Okay, now cheers. back. No. Killer left. Oh, I didn't. There we go. There we go.
Here's everything that happened in this
Really?
case. The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hyoko. The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m. just like it said, and was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet, so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she'd been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon, the metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime. The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hyoko wore off, and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand, Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her.
Sorry, one of my lights just went off.
After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko.
Goosh.
Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route, the small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
I see.
Right, let's put my face back on. Right, everyone's gonna have killers. Yeah, so I'm only half lit now. Killers always have a tragic backstory, right? So I don't think she is Sparkling Justice. Mainly because that's stupid. So I think she's just using it to cover up the real reason.
And what of it? She's like totally cool with it. I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice. That's no reason to condemn me.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
There's no way you can kill me. Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important. Understand?
Love all the emojis.
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on. In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice. If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world? Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice. Hurry and carry on justice!
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed!
For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable.
A few sacrifices? That's...
Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
Really?
I can't stand her anymore. Let's vote already and execute her.
However, before we do that...
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
I'm awake!
Ah, he finally woke up.
I've heard your story. Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares? Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Something's weird. What is this? What's up? Something's off.
Pardon me, can we please have a little more time?
Yeah, there's something off.
Pardon me. Can we have a little bit more time? Please let us continue our discussion.
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
Yeah, there is, Princess. Huh?
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Peko is the killer.
That is true.
But
However...
She can't be Sparkling Justice, because that would be dumb.
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Peko is really Sparkling Justice, am I right?
While I'm 2 for 2 on picking my murderers, even though like I was basically lucked out the first time around, but whatever. Peko was one of my choices for survivors, so... But yeah, I'm glad we're getting a real reason.
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
That makes her an enthusiast!
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about Sparkling Justice and Peko, right?
Distinct difference?
You know, Sonia describes Sparkling Justice like this.
Justice complete!
Yeah, there was that, because I was going to say, there's a bit of crap acting from Peko. Like, she's really enthusiastic.
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling Justice!
What the heck was that? That was Sparkling Justice catchphrase, and she never said it. An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase. I read it in the magazine in the library. Okay, we can skip the rest of it. So that's what it was. I think I've got the difference between... Oh, her nationality. She's speaking the wrong language.
I see.
I didn't even consider that. That's really good.
That's right. According to what Sonia said...
The article was written in their native language, so I tried to translate it.
Yeah, I never considered that.
If she had it translated, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Japanese. Don't pretend it's written in English.
Huh? Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish. So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well. Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain?
What?
All this time I completely misunderstood. When I first heard about those serial killers, Genocide Jack and Sparkling Justice, I just assumed both serial killers were from the same country. But that wasn't the case. So...
Peko, you're not Sparkling Justice. There's no way that's possible.
Or, if you insist that you're Sparkling Justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
She's gonna die, don't torture her.
Would you be able to do that?
I wanted the full tilt to happen, so I've not pressed A yet.
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off.
Okay, real reason now.
However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary.
Alright, hang on.
And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it. My duty has already been finished. My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
Uh-huh? Looks like she's back to normal?
Alright, how do I get my face back? Where's my face? Alright, I put it right there.
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
Hang on, come on, where's my bloody cursor? Cursor!
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Huh?
Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was.
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
There we go. Now I'm very confused.
Tool? What do you mean?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
I see. I finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
What do you mean?
I mean, besides Peko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Yeah, you mentioned that earlier. Presumably Fuyuhiko.
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
I do like that body discovery announcement. I do like that they're messing with the rhythm of the game finally.
Are you talking about the body discovery announcement?
Like, you know, we've cast a vote and then like, wait, whoa.
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier?
Yeah, okay, we don't need to reread this bit.
That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
I see. That leaves us 1 person short.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house.
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
No, it's not it.
Huh? Am I wrong?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
Oh.
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
Fuyuhiko.
You're the only one! Is it Fuyuhiko?
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
No, the events that occurred in the game should have definitely occurred in real life. There's overwhelming proof of that. I mean, I feel like that was proof, but whatever.
I can prove it with this! I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but... there's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize. The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots.
Yeah, we didn't go for all the evidence.
They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out. You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you? You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right? Because whoever beat the game first and received the ending prize.
Oh yeah, didn't even see the envelope. I completely missed that.
It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it.
It's such a dumb expression.
Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares?
Because he ordered the hit.
Because Peko is the killer, right? But we already voted.
That's why I told you. You're all too late. As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool.
Yeah, but the bear's gonna say, look, it counts.
I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill. I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
Hey! What's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
It means I'm not the killer.
No, you sort
The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
So, I know this doesn't count, but I mentioned this at work during the first game. That two outcomes are eventually going to happen, right? One, where the main character is the killer somehow and he doesn't know it, and two, that it's going to loop around to one of the previous accused people. I'm curious about how this works, though, because we've already voted.
What?
Because it is legally for Yahiko. If he ordered the hit, he is the killer, but that's not the
What the
rules.
hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
No, I have no aim. But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Young master?
That is the truth of this case. I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You cannot undo the vote.
That's a problem. If Pecco's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just... me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
How would Pecco be a tool in the first place? Pecco is a legitimate human being!
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
What the hell?
That's interesting. I mean, I assume I'm not dead, so presumably the bear just goes, "What? I ain't gave you a tool. You did the murder. Dead." Oh, it's terrible at some points. I didn't get enough to buy 2 things. Oh no!
I'm in a bind. And what a bind it is. I guess for now, let's take a quick recess. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Although there were some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed Mahiru Kazumi is... Hold on a sec.
Sorry.
Okay, I'll wait. Sorry, I was just hesitating.
Hey!
There's no need to hesitate. No matter how you look at it, Pecco's the killer. Why?
Hey, hey!
Why? Well, that's obvious. You're not a tool, you're a friggin' human being.
Well,
If I'm a human, then I'm not a tool. If that's what you're saying, you're wrong.
you just don't know.
You just don't know that there are people who only exist to be tools. You know what's interesting? People such as myself, what's frustrating is this idea was introduced literally right at the start of the chapter by Nagito. Nagito said, "There's 2 types of people in this world. There are people and there are other people." Something like that. Only exist to be tools. Only exist to be tools?
Hey,
What does she mean, Fuyuhiko? Yeah. Pecco and I grew up together. Are you 2 childhood friends then?
No.
It's completely different than that. Right after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Kuzuryu clan took me in.
I am nothing but a tool.
They gave me a reason to exist, and to fulfill the duty of my young master's as my young master's property.
What?
Property, you say? It means she's a hitman arranged by my clan to work directly under me.
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword.
If you like, my initial reaction to this was, oh, look how cute this is. She's got like a baby sword. Like, I can't take this seriously because it's adorable. To be fair, although I've been talking about symbology all the way through the game, and she has like the dragon, which is like Yakuza dragon, like iconography. That's pretty cool though. I love the adorable sword.
That is my only reason for living. Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost. Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
That is...
You are wrong. You're not a tool, Peko. Because if you are a tool, then what was all that time we spent together?
Nothing.
Huh?
I was ordered by my young master to behave just as I was ordered to interact with your... What? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived on this island, this is what my young master ordered me to do.
You fiend.
That is why you are hiding your relationship, you mean?
No.
It's not as if that started... It's not as if that started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master has always told me to hide our relationship. My young master loathes relying on his household power. He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household.
I am nothing but a tool.
No matter what I'm told, I am nothing but a tool for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it is only natural for me to act as his tool. Then the one who tried to kill Mahiro wasn't you. It was Fuyuhiko.
Damn it.
It is what it is. When I thought I beat the game, I was suddenly given these photographs.
Damn it!
I don't understand. Why is my sister in these photographs?
Don't fuck with me!
And she's covered in blood. What does it mean? Why can't I remember? How come I don't even know if my sister is dead?
You
tried to confirm it with Mahiro. That's why you wanted to talk to her. So I sent her the photo because I wanted to make sure she'd respond. But she never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me too.
But...
I'm pretty sure Mahiro was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played the game, we didn't even know the incident had happened. That's why, even if we were told that we were connected to it, there's no way we could accept it. You know, when Mahiro spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about this. Sorry, I actually have plans to go to the beach with everyone. Oh yeah, she did, I forgot about that.
Oh my!
Oh, wait, you're not going to go, Mahiro? If you want to talk about it there, it'd be totally fine. It's pretty important, so, you know, you'll be travelling to involve the others.
Huh?
You sound pretty serious. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own, so I wanted someone to think about it with me.
But...
If I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how.
Are you serious?
That definitely sounds serious. I can cancel my beach plans for you. No, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyway. Just tell them I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow. I definitely won't tragically be killed before then.
Oh,
she looks sad. She wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hiyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation. I should have gone too.
But...
It was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you could make use of their plan to meet each other alone, you could easily lure Mahiro into a trap, right?
Hey.
By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hiyoko.
what the?
Seriously, what the heck? An eye for an eye. That's the world I live in. My little sister was murdered, and if the reason that happened was because of some person here,
Damn it!
I have no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf. So both the first two deaths were done by proxy, and the real killers got off scot-free.
And so...
My young master thought of the plan and executed it. I wanted to use the bat as the murder weapon, because in the game that's what was used to kill Girl E. For revenge, clubbing the person to death the same way my sister was killed seemed to make sense. Even if it ruined my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister.
That is...
That's why you killed Mahiro with the bat. But still, I believed her Up until the very last minute. I believed that the game was a work of fiction. But even so, that bitch!
Hey.
If that game is actually real, are you the one that killed Girlie?
Why, you?
I don't even want to hear about that.
But...
No, it would have been Peko again. But the fact your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but...
Why?
You shouldn't have killed that girl.
Shut the hell up!
Who cares about that? Just answer me, what do you know about that game?
What are you saying?
You had no right to do that. Nobody has the right to judge others for their crimes. Revenge is just wrong.
Jeez.
How did you get out of the building without leaving tracks? Want me to be honest? The whole time, I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over Mihiru, I was still trying to find an excuse not to go through with the plan. But after she said that to me, that all went out the window. I got really pissed off and grabbed the metal bat that I hid under the bench. But at that moment, young master called for me and made me kill Mihiru.
Huh?
Young master, I am finished.
And you just happen to be nearby. Also, I guess people should have a look at the picture, I guess. And you know the best thing is? She's got the normal hair and the glasses on. Which I appreciate.
What?
You! Are you saying that you killed because you were ordered to? A tool is not defined by its will, but by its actions. I don't get this at all!
Of course!
Of course you don't understand, because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. So everyone just pretends to understand and pretends to be understood.
Be quiet.
Hey, you're too annoying. Can you just be quiet?
Yes, indeed!
Okie dokie, I'll be quiet. Afterwards, just as my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I also considered the possibility of being found out. So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of that serial killer story.
It cannot be.
You insisted you were sparkling justice in order to make us hasten our votes. So we fell for it. We fell for a trick all along. I don't know why I put... The bear actually made it really clear that even if it's an accident or manslaughter, the person who did the killing, like, it doesn't matter if she did it from orders. The bear made it really clear that she would still get punished. That's right. You guys have made the wrong decision. You voted me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer.
That's obviously wrong.
Hold on, don't act like our loss has been decided yet.
No.
It should be decided already. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
This is troubling!
I'll admit it, all this talk about Peko being a tool sounds pretty persuasive. When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense that Fuyuhiko is actually the true killer. Hold on, I'm telling you to hold on.
I see.
So for Peko, Fuyuhiko himself is your true hope then. On his behalf, you killed Mihiru, and now you're trying to sacrifice us so you can protect him.
Great!
You would only go for that far because he's your one and only hope.
Wrong.
I have no hope. I'm just a tool. Well, even if we ask her, she'll probably just play dumb anyway.
Now then.
So I'm gonna ask someone else. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
Huh?
About what?
Hey.
Is Peko just a tool for you? No, she isn't. He wouldn't have called out earlier. Using that tool, surviving by sacrificing Peko and the rest of us. Is that your hope?
What?
Shh.
Hold on.
What's the use of asking something like that?
What?
You seem distressed. A mere tool doesn't panic like that, right?
Jeez.
Peko, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko of your own free will?
Hey.
Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf, the fact she lied to us by acting like the killer, are those things you ordered her to do? Is that the truth?
Huh?
Fuyuhiko.
Yeah.
I know you hate our guts, but...
Huh?
If you listen to Peko, we're all going to die.
Young master.
You just have to tell the truth. I was only following your orders. You just have to tell them that. Fuyuhiko, you mentioned this before, but... in this kind of situation, interacting with others will only shorten your lifespan. Those idiots, Byakuya and Teruteru, are proof of that. Plus, it'd be frustrating to be held back by affection when it's my time to kill. You're staying that, but... I'll sacrifice the lives of everyone here if it guarantees my survival. You don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person. Because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitating like you are now, right?
Young master!
There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please just tell them the truth. Young master, you are the one who ordered me. I just did as I was told because I am a tool. Fuyuhiko, this could be considered your ultimate choice. Regardless, either way, you'll still lose Peko, but...
Hey.
If you insist you're the killer, just as she said, you can sacrifice us and survive alone. Or would you rather reject Peko and fight alongside us against despair? Which one will be your hope? Let's hear what you have to say.
Damn it!
Young master, I am finished.
You? What the hell did you do? You already know, right? What's going to happen after you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Yeah. Hey, Peko. Do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young master, that is impossible.
Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me!
There is no way I cannot worry about you. I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master. Without an owner, the tool serves no purpose.
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?
Regardless, I will not flee. Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll discover the truth soon enough.
Then why did you...
I have a plan.
Huh? A plan?
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely home.
You idiot. What do you intend to do?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go! Hiyoko will be waking up soon.
How did he get out?
After you leave, I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body.
Fair enough. Sorry, obvious, there's a body literally on the floor there.
Hurry!
Damn it. You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me! Forget about the Kuzuryu clan! You better escape!
So about it, Fuyuhiko. Please, tell me the truth.
Sorry.
Peko, I guess I couldn't go through with it after all.
Young master!
I'm a disgrace.
Because if that's actually what I have to do to survive, I just feel ashamed of myself. It didn't mean I can't live without depending on something. I just feel disgusted with myself.
Peko.
And if I admit that, it means you really are just a tool to me. How many times did I tell you? I don't want a tool given to me by the Kuzuryu clan.
Young master!
Uh-oh.
Oh my! So this is how it turned out.
Too bad.
And here I thought it'd be more brutal and heartless. How heartless? I couldn't say that, not British. Man, how disappointing. Which means everything happened thanks to her meddlesome actions, which means I predicted the killer. I didn't get all the information, but don't need it. I just need the killer.
Why you?
There's no way a human that meddlesome could ever be considered a tool.
Hey.
Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew that Peko and Fuyuhiko discussed...
Jeez.
Well, it's obvious now. I mean, that's why you have surveillance cameras. You were just having fun, huh? Man, even if it was an act of desperation, Peko's claim was surprisingly interesting. You're actually the first to try and influence the outcome of a trial like that. Well, yeah, this is only the second trial, according to you. But too bad, you're definitely the killer. Peko, the tool with a heart, is the killer.
Sorry.
Peko, I'm sorry I couldn't fulfill your request. Even though you did all that to provide me with a chance to survive. But I had a feeling it would turn out like this.
Huh?
Young master.
You have a kind heart, despite being a Yakuza. Did she kill girl... We don't know, do we? But presumably she was the one who killed girl E as well. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it. For you to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself, I believed you wouldn't accept that so easily. We've been together ever since we were children. Even a tool would understand that.
What?
Then why?
Even so.
I wanted you to escape. Oh, sorry. I wanted to protect you.
Peko.
I am terribly sorry.
I will not be able to serve as by your side until the very end, young master.
Bye.
And I'm sorry for what I've done to you all. It may be a selfish request, but please forgive my young master.
And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again.
Of course. Peko. That will do, Monokuma. Why don't you start it already? I know we've got a bit over time, but like, it'd be a bit cruel to cut it out.
I will never feel despair.
Just so you know, as long as I'm a tool, I'm fully prepared to die.
So cool!
But will you be able to maintain that composure till the very end? People who act as proud as you always shed tears of despair in the end. Now then, let's begin. Oh, well, oh, whatever.
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Please permit me to make one final selfish request.
So...
Didn't I tell you not to call me young master?
I want you to remember.
The tool, Peko Pekoyama, who used to stand beside you. I would like it if you remembered that. That's it. You know what? I'm sorry to ruin the mood. I think it's not here. I think one of the items... Oh, no, 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 no. I think one of the items is a sword, which... it doesn't matter. The secret scene items. Anyone who dies, if they've got a secret scene, they'd have to have the item come out really early. How many times do you have to keep... I don't need any tools. You did say that. And let's begin. The punishment time is brimming with despair.
Jeez.
Why don't you get it yet?
Thrills, chills, kills!
This time for the ultimate swordswoman, Peko Pekoyama.
Why?
You stayed by my side all this time. Why don't you get it?
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment!
I
never needed a sword or a shield.
I never needed a tool. So... You didn't need to become a tool.
Let's give it everything we've got!
I like that it's interfering with Monokuma's monologue.
You just needed to be yourself. I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you. Only you.
Young Master?
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids!
Let's go! It's punishment punishment time!
Please, Peko. Don't go. I need you. Don't leave me.
Young master? Young master?
Aww. One woman army. Wait, what? Did it kill them both? Right, with that revelation, I'm going to let you go. I need my face back. As soon as I find my face. This is bad. This shouldn't be allowed. That's very sweet. A sort of love story. But I've been John Fox on the channel Johnny West. I've been having Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc Adventure. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Thank you for watching.